All right, happy Wednesday, my cool cats and kittens. We're going to get on here and do a Wednesday Treasure Coast market update. And guys, whether you're watching on YouTube, you're watching on Facebook, at any time, we can look at any stats that you want to look up. So let me know what it is you want to look up specifically, and we can do it next week. If I see the comment before I get out of here, I'll look it up before I get out of here. But one of the biggest focuses that I'm seeing lately is, hey, I'm trying to get into the market. It's a little too high for me. Joe, what are my options? What can I do? So I want to show you where prices are, okay? Right now, in Port St. Lucie, and you can see the green dots here, right? We've got 394 properties that are available. This is in a 200,000 person city. It's a big old city, and there's less than 400 options. So there's not a lot of options. When we look at these options, we can break them down into single-family homes, which is what the majority of people are looking at, and condos and townhouses, which is what most people are not looking at, right? But if you're trying to get into some properties, it might be the way to do it. So let's look 394. That's how many options you've got. And if you're trying to go, let's say 350, right? You're trying to go 350 or less, you've got 95 options. All right, so that's roughly a quarter of the options. And if we take it down to single family homes, of the 95, you're getting rid of almost half of them. It brings you down to 53 options. So there are literally, in a city of 200,000 people, there are 53 single-family home options at 350 or under. So what does it do if we go up to 450? Some people can afford a little bit more. How much does that open up? It triples the amount of options you have, bringing it up to 150, okay? So let's come through and see on that 350. Here's one of the biggest problems we're having is FHA buyers. Okay, let's talk about the different loans, right? You got VA, FHA, conventional cash. Those are the primary ways of funding a property. And if you're military, you're going to want to go VA probably because it's 0% down. It's the cheapest way to get into any property. If you're cash, you got cash. What do you care? You can do cash, right? I'm not talking to cash people right now. If you're FHA, the thing that attracts people to FHA is the fact that it's 3.5% down. It's the cheapest way, if you were never in the military, to get into a property, right? Cash-wise. Conventional is more attractive to more sellers, not because it's necessarily a better loan product, but because it's perceived to be a better loan product, right? So for that reason, a lot of people are attracted to conventional. So I want to show people, if you're looking at 350 and under, if you're looking in Port St. Lucie, and if you're looking at a single family home, you've got 53 options. How many of those options are open to FHA financing? So of the 53, you've got 22. So 22 divided by 53, that's 41.5%. All right, let's take out, I hope VA is higher. It better be higher. Let's see what we got here. Of VA, out of the 53, we got 19. So 19 divided by 53, 35.85%. So if you're a veteran, if you're in the military, you put your time in, and you're looking to get in with your VA benefit, you've got 19 options in a city of 200,000 people at 350 or less, right? Even if I stretch that to 400, it brings you from 19 to 31. So then the thought is, okay, what if we go and look at other options? Maybe we're not looking at single family homes because of the monetary situation. Yes, we'd love a single family home. Yes, we'd love our own lot. Yes, we'd love to not have neighbors touching our walls. But man, if we can get into something that makes sense financially, that's the number one priority. Cool. So in Port St. Lucie, 350 or under, there are 53 options for single family homes. If you're able to look at condos, you've got 8 other options. And if you look at townhouses, you've got another 2, right? So you're upping your options by roughly 20%. You're adding another 10 to your 53. It's just a hair under an additional 20%, right? So let's take a look at what some of these townhouses look like price-wise, and what do they look like? One is 280, one is 310. Let's just look at photos. Okay, so here's a unit. Anytime you see a unit like this where it's cut off, you can see it's cut off on the left, maybe on the right, but that could also be just the fact that you got a tree there. It's because it's connected to another property, right? So they're not going to show that other property. You got a 1-stall garage. Remember, though, this is 280, so this is pretty cheap. It's not a completely updated kitchen, but it's not overly outdated either. It's not from 1980, but it's not incredibly updated. You've got carpet, which a lot of people don't care for carpet here in Florida, but honestly, you can see that they actually put the effort into vacuuming, which a lot of sellers right now are like, I'm doing nothing. So they're putting in the effort. You've got stairs, so that might eliminate some older folks or just people who don't want to go upstairs for whatever reason. But you can see, I mean, it looks fairly well maintained. It's 280. All right. Let's look at this other one. This one's 310. It's an end unit, which is usually a little bit more sought after, but that's all you get for photos. That's it. No other photos. In this market right now, I know it's a challenge from a buyer's perspective, even from a buyer's agent perspective, right? You want to see more photos, you want more information, you want to get in and see it. And right now, sellers are just, man, they're taking advantage of it. You will go on my schedule, you will look at my home, you will give me the financing I want. I will say this, sellers, you can do it and you'll sell your house. But the more restrictive you are on opening up your home, the more pictures you're not allowing people to see for whatever reason, the more you're not staging your home to look tip-top shape perfect. Will you sell it? Absolutely, but you're going to sell it for a lower price. So you're going to pay for it, right? When you hear about these homes that are selling for $50, $60, $70, $100,000 over asking price, a lot of those do not have one photo. They don't have poorly staged home. They did their repairs. Their home looks awesome. They've got plenty of photos, professional photos. It looks great. It's staged. You're able to get in there. They've got overlapping showings. So you've got 3, 4, 5 buyers through coming over at any time. They're doing open houses on the weekend. These guys are making it easy as possible for buyers so they can get massive amounts of offers. And now you got the offers. Now, as a seller, you can start beating up on people. But if you're setting the restrictions up front, you're getting less offers. So it's a little more challenging to leverage them against each other and get the better offers. So you're still going to sell, but the offer that you actually get is not going to be as good. I want to check and see if we got any comments. No comments. If you guys have any comments, questions, anything like that, feel free to put them in the comments section there. Okay, so we looked at townhouses. The last thing I want to look at before I let you guys go is condos. If you're looking at condos as another option, under 350 in Port St. Lucie, we've got 8 options. Okay, why are we looking at these? Because they're cheaper. I know right now the problem with most people is, hey, I used to be able to get a house for $250. Now it seems like everything's $350 at a minimum, and it still might need repairs, right? So I want to show you that opening up to condos and townhouses might be a way to add some options. So here's one at $350. You are right in the water. Okay, you got 4 views of the water. So they really want to sell you the fact that you're on the water. You got a nice big pool, hot tub, all kinds of great stuff, right? Yeah, you're in a condo. But you're able to get into something for under $350 on the water. Here's another one. We've got 2. All right, you get 1 photo. This is all you get, right? But it's $158. Here's another one. You get 1 photo, but it's $158. Here's another one, second level. All right, this is only $125. Second level, it's cute. It looks like it's nicely taken care of. It's got a tile floor, lets in lots of light. Yeah, it's small. But again, it's $125. So if you're trying to get into something, yes, it's dated, but it looks very well taken care of. It does not look dirty. They got tile in the bedrooms. For $125, this is a phenomenal property. Nice little HOA area. This is great. This is great. Okay, let's come on down. Let's check out the next one. Here's one for $150. You're not going to get any interior photos. That's it. That's all you get to see. Here's one for $220. All right, let's get to the interior here. Do they have? Oh yeah, they got 66 photos. Holy smokes. Okay, this one. It looks a little cluttered, and that clutter makes it look older because it's a little bit more antique-y feel to it. Remember that when you're staging your home. This is beautiful stuff. This is beautiful stuff that probably my grandma would have in her house, right? But when you're going to stage your home, you're trying to attract people who think the home needs to feel new, whether it's new or not. If you've got older stuff, it's going to feel old. If you've got newer stuff and it's old, it'll feel new, right? So really make sure you pay attention to staging. Again, do you have to? No, you'll sell. You'll sell all day long, but you'll sell for more if you pay attention to the basics. So many people are skipping over the basics right now. They're selling, so they're happy, but they don't even know. They're missing out on tens of thousands of dollars right now, and it's really not that challenging. It's inconvenient for 3 days because honestly, that's all the time you've got to have it on the market before you're going to get multiple offers. Guys, this one's 220. This is really nice. This is well maintained. Look, they got really nice flooring in here, nice cabinets. 220. Nice backsplash. This is great. I'm going to fly through these a little bit quicker because they got a million photos. But anyway, there you go. There's a 220 option. Here's one for 260. You're on the water. Dining room, living room, kitchen looks okay. Flooring looks fine. This is great. 260. Here's one for 270. This is right in the heart of Port St. Lucie here. We got some steps. It's not an updated kitchen, but it's not really an outdated kitchen either, right? Looks pretty nice. You're able to get into something for under $300,000, well under $300,000 at $269,900. And that's it. So there you go. The reason I want to bring this up is just to show you guys, if you open it up to some different things that honestly are uncomfortable, you might have other options, okay? If you can find what you want without opening it up to things you don't want, whether it's townhouses and condos, whether it's raising your price, whether it's going out of the area, absolutely do it. But right now I'm seeing a lot of people stuck. They want these 4 things and they're not finding anything in their price range. And I always say, we got to stretch on something. We got to up your price. We got to move out of the area. We've got to change our financing. We've got to reduce the amount of bedrooms or square footage we need. We got to do something. So tell me, of all the things that you've asked for here that we've got as requirement, as criteria, what's the thing that matters the least to you? That if we change, man, it probably won't be that big of a deal, right? And then we can work on that. So guys, there you go. There's a market update for you, just to give you a little bit of a feel. If you guys have any questions, any comments, anything, obviously you can put them here on Facebook or on YouTube, or you can just DM me on Facebook. Not a problem at all. I'll get back to you that day. I hope you guys have an absolutely phenomenal Wednesday. Take care.